Two major names in life insurance, MassMutual and Haven Life, competing for your trust and your future. But which one really delivers? On the left, we have the historic and trusted MassMutual. On the right, the innovative and modern Haven Life. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might surprise you. So here's the game plan. We're looking at price first, of course, because who doesn't care about saving cash? Then we'll jump into application speed, because honestly, does anyone want to wait around for weeks? After that, we'll talk about financial strength, then the types of policies you can actually get, how good or not so good their digital experience is, and finally, the nitty-gritty details like policy riders and flexibility. Ready? Let's get into the details. Starting off with price, let's be real, we all eye that monthly premium. MassMutual, it's generally competitive with other big mutuals and you get a lot of options, but if you're not like the healthiest applicant, that old school underwriting can push your costs up. Now Haven Life, it's all about cutting out the middleman, right? No agents, everything's direct to you, which means the prices are super attractive, especially if you're in good health. Plus, you get those instant online rates. The big catch. Haven is only doing term life, but if you just want something straightforward and affordable, Haven takes this round. Okay, now let's talk about actually getting covered. MassMutual is kind of the classic experience. There's good agent support, but man, you'll be doing the medical exam, filling out forms, and waiting. Meanwhile, Haven Life. Oh man, this is where it shines. Application is actually instant for a lot of people, and you often don't even need a medical exam if you're healthy and applying for less than $3 million, which, let's face it, that's most folks. Yeah, it's mostly for healthy people, but the speed is honestly wild. So if you're into quick, all-online processes, Haven Life totally wins here. Alright, now imagine you're thinking long-term, like really long-term. MassMutual is basically the definition of financial muscle, top-rated A++ at AM Best, and they've been around since 1851. That's some serious trust and stability. Haven Life, to be fair, is actually backed by MassMutual, which is pretty cool, but they're a newer name and don't have their own financial rating yet. So let's be honest, for pure financial strength, MassMutual's reputation and ratings just can't be beat. Oh, and here's something cool I bet you didn't know. Most Americans think term life insurance costs over 3 times what it actually does. Seriously, it's way more affordable than you probably imagine. On to policy types. MassMutual pretty much has everything: whole life, term, universal life, and all these variations in between. It's kinda overwhelming, honestly, but if you like choices, this is your playground. Haven Life. Well, simplicity is the name of the game. It's just term life, no whole life, no permanent, no hidden cash value stuff. If you know you only want term, that's easy, but if you want those permanent policy perks, you won't find it here. MassMutual wins for sheer flexibility. Let's talk digital experience because, who even wants to handle piles of paperwork anymore? MassMutual does have some decent online tools, but honestly, they still want you talking to agents and doing things the old school way. Haven Life, completely different story. Everything's online, the quotes are instant, and managing your account is actually easy. You don't get much one-on-one guidance, but for a digital-first crowd, Haven Life basically crushes it in this category. Alright, last up, policy riders and flexibility. MassMutual really comes out swinging here. You want extra riders for disability, long-term care, all of that. They've got you covered, although yeah, these can add up and rules change by state. Haven Life does throw in a couple: accelerated death benefit, waiver of premium, but nothing too fancy. If you're looking for options and add-ons, MassMutual takes it again. Alright, let's recap with a quick highlight reel. Haven Life absolutely dominates on price, application speed, and digital experience. But and this is important, MassMutual is the king of long-term security, policy types, and rider flexibility. You can really see where each company shines. So my take: if you want that peace of mind legacy coverage, a bulletproof company, and lots of ways to customize your policy, you gotta go with MassMutual. But if you're just looking for something quick, affordable, and you prefer doing everything from your laptop or your phone, Haven Life is honestly fantastic, maybe even the winner for most people buying term insurance today. If this helped clear things up, hit that follow button for more simple, straightforward insurance breakdowns. Next time we'll put another two up against each other, so stay tuned.